Welcome to Solo Parent Strength, Navigating with Resilience, the podcast that celebrates the incredible strength and resilience of single parents. Your host is Nancy Kem, and she's honored to join you on this journey of empowerment. In each episode, we'll dive into uplifting stories, offer practical advice, and connect you with valuable resources to support you in your solo parenting journey. Together, we'll rewrite the narrative of solo parenting and forge a community built on strength and empowerment. Let's dive in.
Hey y'all, I miss you guys. It's your girl Nancy Cam here, coming straight through. Unscripted, y'all. Unscripted. Today's topic is going to be about addressing the disrespect in the dating dilemma of single parents. Mostly, I'm gonna talk today about single mothers because I'm a single mother and this is what I know, and this is what I've seen, and this is what I've heard. I'm gonna get a man who is a single parent, to let us know if they face the same dilemma in the dating field. So, in my introduction today, I would like to tackle a very sensitive yet critical issue that single mothers encounter. Disrespect in the dating and courtship arena is very it's out there is very disrespectful. Unfortunately, single mothers often face unique prejudice. They face misconception in the dating world, which can range from pretty much judgmental situations, disrespectful behaviors. And today I'm going to be shedding a light on these challenges and offer support and advice and discuss ways that we can use to navigate the complexities of dating as a single mother. And this topic really hits home, especially when you get men who are, I'll say, ignorant, or maybe to say not well thought of, not well mature. I don't know which category of men I will categorize in this episode, but hey, let's dig in. So I have some key discussion points as to what this disrespect and challenges could be and how we can, maneuver it. So number one is the common misconception and stereotype of just being a single mother. And just because you're a single mother, it makes people believe that you're probably a single mother because, hey, you messed up, or you're a single mother because you didn't know how to be a wife, or you're a single mother because you just had a one night stand. There are so many misconceptions and stereotypes when it comes to this situation. And number one that I wanted to discuss is the misconception of the stereotypes, and the stereotypes can come from, overcoming a dependency myth, which most single parents normally like to date because they feel like they're not strong enough to be independent. They're not strong enough to make their own decisions. They probably need another particular party in their life to make it complete. It's a lot, especially when you're a single mother and you're younger. There are so many challenges that you're going to face when it comes to being a single parent and being by yourself. So how do we deal with the challenges that come with the myth? Challenging the stereotype of single motherhood is always in need of rescue and financial support. That's what most people think, right? You're always there in need of help, but that's not the case. You're still a human being, regardless of if you have a child or not. And the highlight highlighting the strength, the independency, and self sufficiency that many single mothers demonstrate in balancing work, parenting, and personal life. They don't understand that you being a single mother, you have already developed a lot of dependency on yourself and, of course, God. And you already have a lot of strength to deal with so much. And you being able to be self sufficient to make sure that you're taking care of all your needs and your children's needs, it is a demonstration of you really having so much strength and resilience. But to some people, they look at you like it's a weakness, but it's not. Okay? So let us debunk the desperation fallacy that most people think that because you're a single parent, you're desperate. Hi, honey, boo boo, my friend, nobody is desperate. When you're a single parent, being a single parent is not a weakness. I just want to get that out of the way. It's not a weakness. It's a sign of strength. And some people cannot be single because they cannot deal with the fact that they have to be by themselves and they have to do everything by themselves. So you walking away from a situation that you're not comfortable with or you're not happy about does not make you a weakling. It makes you a strong being. So let us address this assumption carefully because single parents are not desperate. And emphasizing the discernment and caution approach that many single parents or single mothers take towards dating and relationship. Like most single parents are actually, I'm speaking this from my heart. We are very selective. The reason why we are selective is because you are not just dating for yourself. You're dating for yourself and for the children that you have at home. So when you're a single parent, it's even more serious when you're dating because you're just not gonna date anyone. That's where now we need to ask God for discernment. You need to have discernment to know who to date, how to date, where to date, when to date. So it comes with a lot of baggage. It's not just you. When you're by yourself, you can date, you can try out, you can do this, you can do that. But then when you're a single parent now, that gap is even closed because now you don't want to just date. You want to be able to date quality. You want to be able to date someone that is going to be great for your children, someone that is going to be accepted by your children. It's a different bowling game. So being a single parent, single mother for that sake, is not desperation and is not a way of saying that they are weaklings. I just want to throw that out there. Let's confront the baggage label. Most men think that because they're dating you, they have to carry your baggage. I want to refrain from that notion. Children from the past relationship, they are being called baggage, but they're not baggage. Nobody is telling you to come over and help with the children. You loving the person, you're loving the mother. So that does not necessarily mean you're going to have to take on my luggage. But if you like me, honey, you have to like my children. You don't have a choice. And if you feel like you want to like me and not like my children, please just stay away from me because that's not what I need. I need someone who's going to love me and love my children because they come with me. Men need to look at this as integral and recognize it like an integral part of the family. This is a part of this single mother's identity. You cannot call a single mother's children baggage because guess what? When you started talking to this woman, when you first saw this woman, you probably knew she was a single mother. So you could have made your decision then to pursue or to stop pursuing. But because you want to feel like you are helping her, now you want to come to her in a way of making her feel like you're trying to help her so she should accept you, that is a wrong approach. That is the wrong approach. You cannot come to somebody's life and try to think that you're God and you're trying to give them an easier way out. Nobody created you to be a God. There are so many single women out there who don't even have children that would love to accommodate you. So kindly, please, Don't label our children as baggage, because they aren't baggage. They are part of us, they are part of our identity. And I'm also going to discuss how children can actually enrich a relationship and how past experiences contribute to personal growth and maturity. If these children happen to like you, you are in that family. Most of the time, men don't understand that if a child likes you, the mother can stay in a relationship just because of that. So you need to consider these children to be very vital in your relationship. These children have to like you before even the mother likes you. That's a secret I'm giving you. Because if these children don't like you as much as the mother likes you, she might not move forward with the relationship because the children like you. The children don't like you. And us as mothers, we are very protective of our children. So whatever my child likes, yes, sometimes, not all the time you're going to flow with the kids. But when it comes to relationships, we have to be very careful about how children think about you. And it can help. Me personally, I feel like having children as a mother made me more mature than my age. And it made me grow faster. And I actually like that aspect because, being being a mother has really matured me, has really taught me things I wouldn't have learned otherwise. So I appreciate the children for that. I really, really do. And I don't know who doesn't, but personally, I'm gonna declare it here that I do. The impact on self-esteem and dating. How we can explore these stereotypes that can negatively impact single mothers' self-esteem and confidence. Like, some men throw it out there to single mothers and be cruel with it about you being a single mother. And they feel like they're doing you a favor just because they want to date you and you're a single mother. And I know some really, really handsome, good men out there who want to date you, and they know you're a single parent, but they know that you're more stable. They know that you're more you're more mature. There's so many things about a single mother and how they can nurture a man because they're already used to nurturing children. So all this negative stereotype people have towards single mothers, you guys need to quit it. A single mother is just a single mother. You chose your path, you chose your peace, you chose to go your way, you chose to stand strong, you chose to stand by your children. The reason behind this person being single is none of your business. I'm honest here. Is completely none of your business. And if you want to make it your business, then find out. And if it's something you want to deal with, you deal with. If it's something you don't want to deal with, please don't deal with it. It's simple. This world, we have so many options and so many choices. I'm just sick and tired of men, not all of them, some of them, that are coming for single mothers and telling them stuff that they don't even really need to say. You're not doing nobody a favor. I just want you to know, you are not doing nobody a favor. You're just dating the person. I'm gonna also discuss some strategies on how to maintain a positive self-image and self-respect in the face of societal judgment. I want to tell you one thing. The only being that requires 1,000% of your respect is God. Any other being has to earn your respect. Show love, respect, and trust is earned. Love can be given for free because you're a human being and you're a God's creation. But trust and respect is earned. So earn it. If you don't earn it, then you lose. And if somebody comes to you and they don't show you any respect or they don't show you any regard, kick them out the door. You don't need somebody who's not going to respect you. You don't need somebody who's going to add pressure and stress in your life because they want to be your boyfriend or husband or whoever. You don't want to allow societal judgment to be the talk of your life. You don't want that on your head. Live your life according to what's best for you. Guard your self-image. Guard your confidence with everything. Because that's what you need to survive. You need that. You have to ask God to give you discernment so you are able to spot something from a distance. Talk to somebody. Allow them to talk to you if you want to. But you need to have discernment to a point where you can detect nonsense from a distance. You can detect bullshit from a distance, if that's the best word to use. Because nowadays, people are manipulative. And the person that you meet right off top the bar, you meet a representative. And who is a representative? A representative is someone, whatever it is they want to portray to you at that particular moment, that's the representative. They want to act a certain way. They want to portray a certain character. They want to show as if they are this particular person. But in essence, in real essence, they are that particular person. They are someone that they are hiding. But if you keep digging that person, the real person will come up, because the representative is just a copy, and the copies don't know how to stay too long on the scene. The real person will still come out, and you will get to know the real person. So do not rush into anything with anyone till you get to feel to know the person for real, for real. And that will really, really help you to keep your self-image, and you keep your self-respect, and also be able to stand as an entity by yourself with no judgment from the society or from anyone else, no influence, no outside influence. Just be you, be authentically you, and face life head on. Do not let anybody disrespect you. Do not let anybody lower your standards. Do not let anybody tell you how you should or shouldn't act in your own life in particular situations. And this I'm just speaking from my heart, because I have gone through this before. I have heard stories of women going through this before, and it pinches my heart to know that grown adults, grown men are out here. Instead of trying to take care of these mothers, they're out here trying to scavenge. They're out here trying to hurt. They're out here trying to trample somebody who's already really standing strong for themselves. You really want to pull this person down. Where are you trying to take this person? To depression? Do you know that she needs to keep her peace so that she can share that peace with her children? Do you know that she needs a good environment to be able to provide, to be able to balance life and work and children and herself? I really don't understand. If people really sit down and they really grind and know what's the stake on this. I'm going to challenge social perceptions. I'm going to challenge the role of media in regards to these single parent situations. The society attitude is perpetuating these stereotypes, and people are rolling with it. They are not questioning themselves. They are not asking themselves, why are we doing the things we are doing? They are just going with the flow. We need to challenge some status quo. We need to challenge some societal perspectives. How do we challenge the narrative around single parenthood and motherhood in the society? By standing. Stand strong on what you believe to be right. By talking about it. By sharing information. By talking to other people, by uniting. Those are ways we can challenge the change and the narrative about single parents, especially a single mother. And I would really love to hear how men are dealing with dating, especially when it comes to disrespectful dating, from the other counterpart. I cannot wait to have that topic here with you guys. We have to be positive role models of the society. Let us showcase stories and examples of single parents who defy these stereotypes, these narratives, this story that people have built around being a single parent. And that's what I'm going against. Every single time I speak on these platforms, every single time I speak on this podcast, I want to give you a voice. I want to make sure that people really do understand who a single parent is and why we are who we are. Because people have made stories all over the internet, but you guys have never heard from the real deal themselves. And today, you guys are listening from the real deal herself. I do not condone disrespect, and I don't disrespect anyone. But this stereotype of disrespecting single mothers, just because they're single mothers and you want to date them anyhow you want to date them, put that in the trash, honey boo. Put that in the trash. Because these are human beings you're dealing with right here. And these are strong humans you're dealing with right here. They ain't got time to play. They ain't got time for your disrespect. I will invite a psychologist one day. I will invite a social researcher one day, or a single mother who has faced and overcome these stereotypes to share their insights and experiences here with us. This episode aims to break down the barriers of stereotypes and misconception about single mothers, fostering a deep understanding and respect for their journey. I need people to respect the journey of a single parent. I need people to treat single parents as though they are humans, because they are. I need to address this issue head on and seek to empower every single mother, enhancing their sense of self-worth and change societal narrative to be more inclusive and accurate. Join us in these conversations. We have a group on social media and a page on social media on Facebook, which is called Single Parents Revival Group. And there's also a Single Parents Revival page. You can follow us on those. And let's just mobilize, because I really want us to mobilize and have a voice. There's no way we can bring change in this world if it's not addressed. There's a time women couldn't even work, but women came together and made it a big deal, and they were given the right to work. There's a time women couldn't do anything, even speak in public, but some women fought for it. And this time around, we are also coming together to fight for single parents, especially single mothers. And I'm crying with you, and I'm here with you, and I'm strengthening you all, and I'm encouraging you all. Do not allow somebody else's ignorance to put you in a situation where you have to compromise on yourself, to compromise on your authenticity, to compromise on your self-respect, to compromise on your self-image. Try out, date out till you find someone who actually respects who you are, who knows what you stand for, and they can support you with your stand. There are too many men to date. There's no limit. Date till you find the right person. Try them out. Get to learn who these people are. Get to learn who this person is, the one you laser focus on. And then you make a decision from there. Do not let any man treat you either any other way. If it's not utmost respect, no any other way. Don't let anybody fool you by telling you just because you have kids, Now you are a second grade citizen. Now you have baggage. Now you have ABCD. If they don't want to deal with it, honey boo, walk around. There are so many single parents out here who are getting men, who are getting married, who are moving on, who are doing great and abundant things. The people who look at you and have stereotypes, those are beneath you because their energy don't even match your energy in that regard. Don't listen to these fools. They ain't got nothing to offer you. Nothing whatsoever. Stand on your 2 feet and fight to be respected and fight to be you. Don't let anybody change you. Addressing the issue of men abandoning their children is another one that is coming up. I cannot wait to talk about this because, Jesus. This one is for the books. But hey, stay with me. This was intense, and I'm promising you, I'm not even done yet. That was just the number one key point, the key point that I was discussing about. That was just the first one. I still have almost like 5 other key points that I'm going to be breaking down on this particular topic. But today I was just talking about the aspect of the stereotype and misconception that is out there about single parents. But other than that, I'm coming back to talk about the respect and boundaries. I'm coming to talk about navigating the disrespect behavior. I'm coming back to talk about empowerment and self-value, and also the role of communication in the dating field and support system, all these things. So stick around with me. And until then, love you all. Mwah! Self-respect is important.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Solo Parenting Strength. Remember, you are never alone in this journey. If today's episode resonated with you, please consider sharing it with other single parents who might find solace in our supportive community. Remember to subscribe, rate, and leave a review on your preferred podcast platform. Your feedback enables us to reach more single parents who may need this beacon of strength. Until next time, always remember, the strength you seek resides within you. Take care and keep thriving. Solo Parent Strength, Navigating with Resilience is produced by Single Parents Revival. For additional resources and community support, visit our website at www.singleparentsrevival.com. We're grateful to have you as part of our empowering community. Thank you for being here.